When the time came for her to give birth, there were twin boys in her womb. The first to come out was red, and his whole body was like a hairy garment, so they named him Esau. Genesis 25, verse 24 through 25.
Hey fam bam, it's me, Juslonda. Have you subscribed? Have you joined the fam? Join the madness, join the fun. It's me, Juslonda. I'm your best sis, I'm your auntie, I'm your best friend. I am someone who is scrolling the internet for kicks and giggles. Can we talk that talk?
I just need to remind y'all again, everyone who is ginger, who has red hair, those are black people. All gingers are black people. If they have red hair, they are black.
Tell me why I walk out of my truck, go to the gas station, getting gas. As soon as I step out of my truck, I'm getting told, ooh, that's a fine piece of white chocolate right there. So we're really thinking that gingers are black now. Because apparently I'm a white piece of chocolate. Fine piece of chocolate. I mean, hey now, I'm black now. What's up?
Black people, please, step to the front. I'm talking about line all up front row, will you please? Public service announcement. I see a lot of good reviews, and I see a lot of bad reviews about the big secret coming out when it comes to the gingers. Oh, and don't get me wrong, I love the way our people are showing how loving we can be and how embracing we can be. You feel me? How back welcoming we can be. Even though we know a motherfucker been probably acting funny or whoopty bam, and we still will accept a motherfucker. Like, that's our nature. You wanna know why? Because we children of the Most High. And it's about time y'all understand. That's the only reason why this motherfucking secret is coming out now.
Gingers, don't you dare mess this up for our community. We finally are getting the acceptance and the love that we deserve from other communities. Black people have accepted us into their welcoming arms. We cannot mess this up. We have all faced years of trauma, hate, just disgusting words towards us. Now we are finally getting the recognition and love we so deserve. So we cannot stand down from this. We have got to keep pushing on, gingers. We have got to keep it going. We've got to keep spreading that love. We've got to keep embracing people. We have got to keep this momentum pushing. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity we are facing right now. Don't you dare, as a redhead, mess this up for our people. Okay? We have not faced years of the backlash and the hatred that we have faced for nothing. Okay? Don't you dare mess this up for us.
And especially for the haters, because God knows you motherfuckers are watching, and we know exactly who you are. The ones who are out here screaming, "Oh, if gingers aren't black, they're just using it." Like, dude, listen. Let me break it down for you why this is going as viral as it is, and why y'all don't get it. All right? Clear, plain and simple. If you are a redhead, a real redhead, you likely got bullied your entire life for having red hair. If you're like me, you've been called fire crotch, carrot top, gingers have no soul, rather be dead than red. My own dad used to bust my balls with that one, right? Leprechaun, my mom called me that this morning. Do the carpet smash the drapes, like all this stuff. Like, yeah, we've all heard it all. All right? If you're like me, that shit never came from the black kids. I don't think I've ever been made fun of for my hair and for being a redhead once in my entire life by somebody who was black. As a matter of fact, I was always friends with the black kids. They always welcomed me in with open arms and never gave me a problem. So to me, when this whole thing popped off, it was no surprise at all. Because first things first, as a redhead, we never felt like we fit in anywhere. The deal is, man, like, black people are super accepting. They're always loving. They're always fun. They always kind of include everybody. For all y'all who are showing us all the love out there, who are welcoming us in with open arms, we love you. We appreciate you. We thank you very much. You know, for all the bullies out there who are still trying to talk shit, dude, it ain't working anymore. All right? Drop it. Enough's enough. Cool?
All right, Buttercup, buckle up, Buttercup, buckle up. So y'all are saying that gingers are black people. They are black folks. They are the Afro A's. They are the lighter skinned version of Afro A's. Well, the gingers are happy to be part of the community. Everyone wants to be part of the Afro A's until it's time to be an Afro A. What'd you say? What'd you say, Londa? Everybody wants to be part of the Afro A's community until it's time to be an Afro A. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, and you kind of missed the little bit that just came up, let's listen.
So I just realized something that I wanted to point out to folks who might not also realize this, like I didn't realize it. But the black community didn't just open up their arms to us and invite us into their community. They also brought us together as a community. There wasn't no such thing as a redhead community prior to this. That didn't exist. There was no ginger community before this.
Now, back it up, Buttercup. Back it up. Why can we always get someone else community going, but we can't stand on our own 2 feet? We cannot make each other prosperous. It's always like crabs in a barrel when it comes to us. We always helping others because that's what we do.
It didn't exist. But I'll tell you what, I'm in DMs and in comment sections with dozens, probably coming up on 100 other redheads. And you know what the number one theme I'm seeing is in all those conversations? How can we give back? How could you ever repay this sort of thing? How can you repay somebody for giving you a community of your own and inviting you into theirs?
I am shocked to hear that. Now, I may start coughing, I may have a coughing fit, and I may have to pause for the calls because I am sick because I deal with your children on a regular basis. They're trying to take me out. I tell you, they're trying to take me out. Not only I've been sick, I've been having pink eye. Nevertheless, I am shocked to hear that someone is wanting to give back to our community. You know why I'm shocked? Because time and time again, it is always someone taking from us. It is always someone taking from us and leaving us behind. Take this great big United States of America. Don't act like we did not contribute, because we did. And we still haven't got enough for 40 acres and a mule. I digress.
There's no way we could ever pay this back. And I'm not saying none of us ever had any love in our lives. I had plenty of love growing up as a kid, you know, even with my experiences getting bullied and that sort of thing. There was plenty of love in my life. I'm not saying we're completely new to love as a concept, but we're completely new to this level of love and support and appreciation. And like I said, this community is 5 minutes old. Okay? We don't know how to reciprocate this love properly. We're not a strong enough community to be able to give it back in the way that you've given it to us.
Wow.
But we damn sure want to. So please, if you've got any idea about how we could help support you back and how we could reciprocate this appreciation and this acceptance, please just let us know. I mean, obviously, we're doing what we can to support black businesses. Obviously, if there was a black person in trouble and I was around, I'm going to do what I can to help. And obviously,
I love that. I love that for us. Some of these things I did not see completely. I love that. I love that for us. If we can get everyone on the good foot, we might get our 40 acres in the mule.
if there's a black woman around, or honestly, I mean, any woman around with me, but particularly black women around, if you're in a place and you don't feel safe and you look up and you see somebody like me around, you're safe. You're good. Straight up.
Not the straight up.
Getting back to the point, what can we do? What can we do to repay this? I don't think it's possible, but we're all wanting to. Believe me, we're all wanting to. Every other ginger I'm talking to in DMs and in comments is saying that. We're all trying to figure it out, what we can possibly do to pay this back. So let me know in the comments. Thank you.
I love that for us. I love that for us. Is there something? Join the fight, because there is going to be a fight. The good book says there is going to be a fight. Now, I don't know how this fight is going to work. I don't know. I don't know what type of fight it's going to be, but everybody's going to be fighting. And if we're going to stick together, we need to stick together.
Okay, this gingers are black trend, I didn't really understand it at first. I thought y'all were being absurd and like dramatic, but thinking about it, like for real, the way that I was treated growing up, like as an 8-year-old in public school for having ginger hair, like the way that I would come home from school in tears, the way that I would come inside from playing with the neighbor kids outside in tears,
Her hair's so thick.
just because I was a ginger. Bruh, the way that I put up with years of bullying throughout elementary school because I was a ginger. You should hear the things that people say about me. You should, like, some of these DMs and comments about me just because I'm a ginger are absolutely disgusting. Like things that y'all would not even like I would not even share on here. I can't.
You know what? We do our very best to protect others. I do feel like sometimes we do protect each other. But I get it. There are going to be good people out there. There are going to be bad people out there. I get that part. I truly do. But it's so many. It's so many of us being like the P. Diddy's. Being like your faves. Even some of your influencers. It's getting harder and harder to see someone's pure heart. And we as Afro-A's, we always, one, have faith. We're the number one people who are talking about faith. You know what I'm saying? We're the number one people that always talking about faith. But yet it seems like we don't have faith in each other to do right, because there's going to be some Uncle Ruckus out there. Just saying.
Listen, I'm 41 and it's all starting to make sense now. But some of y'all already knew.
I say, nigga, I'm from the dirty south with closed mouth, don't get fed. The wish a nigga would say put money on your head.
Look at her. She's in all of the. She's the only one. She is the only one. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Ah. You know what? So, my mom's side of the family is Black Irish. It's my grandfather that is Black Irish, and my grandmother who are Dutch. So, I'm saying it might be a little bit of something in there. It might be a little something in there. Now, I don't want to take it too far, but it is something that I don't want to miss.
Since we are acknowledging that gingers are black, I want to go down this road, but I want to go through the Bible because the Bible has a story in the book of Genesis.
Listen and learn.
And I believe that we all have come from Adam, and I believe that the earth was filled through Noah and his sons after the flood. I believe that. But in the book of Genesis, there was a story where Abraham's son Isaac was married to his wife Rebekah. Rebekah had a set of twins, Jacob and Esau. Now, it does not tell us what complexion Jacob was, but it was descriptive about Esau. Yes. So we know that Esau was different from Jacob. Esau had red. He had the appearance of being red and hairy. Now, when I look at ginger people, they are red and hairy, but that's just my perception on it. I could be wrong, but when I read the scriptures in the text, that's what my mind says. Yep. But here in most recent history, more recent, there was a interracial couple, black and white, black woman, white male. They had a set of twins, right? Had a set of twins. One appeared to be of African American, full African American, while the other appeared to be ginger. Look at the photo. Now that we are here seeing,
those are twins. They're not identical. They are fraternal twins. And one is not like the other. Their mom is black and their dad, I want to say he's Dutch. I know he's white. I just can't recall like what side is he, if he was Dutch or if he was German. I don't recall. That was so long ago that I talked about this on my channel. But those are the two girls. Identical twins. Rebecca giving birth to Esau and Jacob. And Jacob was the one who deceived his father, which is the one with the red hair. And it was Rebecca who helped with the deception. And Esau was very upset because he basically, Jacob stole Esau's blessing. But I'm talking too much. It's the Bible. It plays like a movie. Pick it up.
This could be the key to break down all racial divide. This could be the key to cause us to open up and return back to faith, believing in God, believing that we all came from Adam and Eve, destroying the division that has been throughout all the people, or what has just been here the last 400 or 500 years. Because I don't believe that people were racially divided centuries ago.
What if Adam was a white man? And we already know that Eve was a black woman, because black women has that special gene that can create anybody.
Why this hoe from As Told by Ginger is actually black. Let's start off with her mother, who is built like most of my aunts and some of my uncles. Her hair! I pulled this photo of a bunch of women from the 70s with 4C hair. Now you spot the difference. Tell me why she doesn't fit. She does. She is marinating a bag of chicken. This is someone's mother. Now let's get into kinky ass Ginger. First off, look at those edges. You're telling me that just need edge control and a brush? And this? She just got out of the pool. And I have never seen a white girl with this curl pattern. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. This photo is giving black love. Not to mention that the theme song was sung by this woman, Macy Gray, which is something that is unheard of. So either they were blackfishing us as children, or there's something that they're not telling us, period.
Go watch the Gingers Are Black trend. It's funny. It's funny. Descendants of Esau. They're proud too. And it's funny to watch, it is. But remember, black women have the Eve gene. We give birth to anybody. And we all originated from Africa, so there's that too. It's funny because we've come full circle. I mean, y'all wasn't claiming the Black Little Mermaid. A ginger. And y'all know I love me some Malcolm X. Baby, don't you say nothing bad about Malcolm X. Malcolm Little, another ginger. But hey, we here now.
Gingers are black. Where was this energy for Halle Bailey when she was Ariel, though? Lock the doors and bar the fucking gates, because I don't remember a single ginger person calling Halle cousin. I remember them saying, not my Ariel, not my Little Mermaid. They were the most pressed group of people harassing this young woman online, all over social media, berating her, being racist as fuck to her. Okay, so I know people are going to say, it's a joke, Melissa, take a joke, you're being so serious. When you give people an inch, they're going to take a mile. And you know what, this trend is very telling, because if you ask a non-black person what their favorite thing is about black people, you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, oh, I love that they're great hype people. They make me feel cool. It's all about how black people embrace them and they love it, right? But the embracing doesn't go the other way around. You have people that want and love to be welcomed to black spaces, but they don't want to welcome black people into their spaces.
All right, guys. All I gotta know, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right?
Come to the front. Come to the front. Look at his curl pattern. Who curl pattern is that? Whose spiral curl pattern is that? Just saying.
It's came to my attention in the last 24 hours that I'm black. I got a lot of mixed emotions. I don't know how to feel about this. There's no directions, okay? There's nothing telling me what I can and cannot do now.
If you look at him, he looked like he got a little bit of us in him. Look at him. Blow it up. He looked like he got a little bit of us in him.
I mean, what do I qualify for? You know, what am I disqualified? What are my disqualifying factors here? I mean, I know I get to get the chirp, you know, I got to get a fire alarm, battery going dead. I know this. I know the rules. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is some really crazy news coming out here. But anyways, somebody welcome me to the club.
They're cute.
It's just hilarious to see watching the gingers really recognize, like, oh damn, I'm black. Yeah, baby. Like, now from a biological standpoint, gingers appear in multiple ethnicities, and it is because of the MC1R gene. But it's shocking to the non-melanated people to figure out that they got some black in them because you share a gene. Well, I love y'all. But I just want to get the black orientation for the newly discovered cousins that are gingers who just finding out that, you know, they share a gene. So we got a few key points to go over for the black cookout orientation. So take notes. Now, this is specifically for the gingers with black ancestry. So once again, get your pen and paper. Now, there are a few essentials you have to learn now that you're newly discovered black. First one you must learn is the electric slide. It is a cultural rite of passage. This is a non-negotiable. There are YouTube.
Every wedding, every cookout, every party, every anniversary, wedding, birthday party, some type of ceremony, we're all going to do the electric slide. We'll probably also do the cha-cha slide and also another one, and probably the wobble. So electric slide, cha-cha slide, and the wobble. Am I wrong?
There's videos on here. You will learn the electric slide. Once again, it is a non-negotiable. Now, you will get bonus points for the Cupid Shuffle and the Cha-Cha Slide. Once again, all videos on these dances exist online. Go research them. Secondly, and this was going to be really, really important, raisins do not, I repeat, do not go in potato salad. Please. Which brings me to my next subset of said point. You do not eat everybody's potato salad. Once again, I repeat, you do not eat everybody's potato salad.
Facts.
Meaning if you do not know the person who made it, you do not touch
eat it. Yeah.
Yeah. Which brings me to my third point. Before you show up to any function, there is a question you must ask, always. Who all over there?
So I just wanted to stop it there because there is something else I wanted for y'all to hear. Because the creator had came out. You know, she was saying, I went on her page and she had a lot to say about a lot of ethnicities. So y'all should look her up and see what she says.
Okay, let's go over this because I'm tired of y'all. I never once said that all gingers are Irish. Trigger warning. All black women have mitochondrial DNA, meaning that they can give birth to a baby of any race, of any color. When it comes to you gingers, a lot of y'all are screaming Viking, and I will not disrespect that culture, that ethnicity, that race. What y'all do need to understand though, is that a lot of your families never want y'all to know, descendants, y'all gingers, okay, that y'all have somebody black in your family. Now, just like there's the Eve gene, okay, let me repeat it again. All gingers, Irish or not, descend from Brigitte Samedi, who was on the plantation with blacks. Thus, you are black. She is a Haitian deity married to Baron Samedi. They are both deities in the Haitian culture. So, claim what you want, but gingers, you are black. If red hair grows out of the follicle, wherever on your body, you are black. I don't care how white you are. Oh, I'm see-through, this and that. You have red hair. You are black. I thought skin color didn't matter.
All right, redheads. Don't fuck this up for us. No N-bombs. No overly protesting to be black. We're just going to take what we can get. We're going to ride it out until it's over. Hopefully in time for cookouts in summertime. Don't mess this up. I believe in us. We got it.
What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Are y'all thinking that all gingers are black? Now, I know that, you know, some Afro-A's are red. Like I said, the Esau, it really is Esau and Jacob. I could have sworn it was Jacob. I might have the two brothers mixed up. Because, again, it plays like a movie and nevertheless. What was I saying? God, that went out the door. Nevertheless, we as Afro-A's, we can make anyone. We truly can. We can make a child that has blonde hair, blue eyes, light skin, or red hair, dark skin, blue eyes, green eyes. As an Afro-A, I try to give all of us the benefit of the doubt until something happens. There has been two really bad things that has happened in my life where I have counted on a black owned company and put my faith in this black owned company, only for this black owned company to either overcharge, drop the ball, overcharge so much where what was reachable would be unreachable. But why? I'm not trying to say that we all need to get along, but we all need to get along. We all need to be on the same page. I'm glad the gingers have their community. And I know that us Afro-A's, we have our community. I get it. And I also get that black women are crime, things like that. But everybody is going to, it's white on white crime, Asian crime, Asian on Asian crime. I get it. I just want us to do better. We really could do better. We really could make a difference. We really could. So comment down below. Tell me, what do you think? Do you think all black folk are... Sorry, do you think all gingers are black folk? Do you believe in the Eve gene? Do you believe the Bible story about Jacob and Esau? So comment down below. So thanks for watching, rating, subscribing. All that good jazz that make me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. Peace and peace. Bye. And if you want to hear more Talk That Talks right here, I'll put my makeup stuff right here. And you can always subscribe right there. Thanks for watching.